Okay, we should be live. Yep. Oh, right.
So there's not much news, right?
Not a whole lot.
I haven't even looked. I haven't had time. This is
I
the
mean,
first time I've booted up my desktop in since before Christmas.
there's CES is going on, but I haven't really been following it other than the things I have.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. Oh, new TV, this new TV, that new TV. Stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
These TVs have Roku in them. Okay. That's cool, I guess. And I'm guessing Mass Effect, lots of Mass Effect news or
There was
something.
something Mass Effect there because the guys were going crazy last night.
I saw something, yeah. You'd think the game had launched. They were acting so crazy. Ooh, that's kind of news right there. Um, let's see. Paste, copy, X, paste. I have a news topic, yay. Oh, come on. Oh,
Okay, sent out the tweet.
there we go. Yeah, I feel so ashamed I haven't seen Star Wars yet.
I do too, but like I'm gonna go see it with my sisters, and we were asking us like, okay, when are we gonna go see it? Well, this weekend's Thanksgiving weekend. That's probably not a good time to go see it. Not Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's probably not a good time to go see it. Then the weekend after that's New Year's. That's not a good time to see it either. And just it came out about a bad time.
Yeah, it's even worse because I've gone to the movies. I've seen a movie before. I mean, I went and saw Sing.
How was Sing?
It was
It
pretty good.
it looks all right.
I enjoyed it. It was good. I took my mom to see it because she really wanted to see it because she loves like The Voice and American Idol and all those reality TV shows, you know.
Oh yeah, and that looks like it's exactly that, only
Yeah,
cartoon.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. So yeah, I took her out as a treat for. We went like the day after Christmas, or I think, because there was no way we were going on Christmas Day. I didn't go anywhere on Christmas Day.
Well, that's probably the best time to go to the movies because nobody goes to the movies on that day except for Jewish people.
There's a lot of people who go to, at least in at least past experience for me. There's a lot of people who go on Christmas Day. People are too busy on the day after Christmas because they're too busy returning stuff or, exchanging stuff because it was the wrong size or stuff like that.
Well, see that's when I figured most people would go because like, well, while we're out, we can just go over here. And on Christmas, they're like, no, we're busy, too busy to run around everybody's houses and partying.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't that busy. We got a nice seat right right up front of the back section. Not the front section, but the front row of the back section. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Yes, I do. I know what you mean.
Like right before you start going up the stairs.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It was nice and perfect. No one was near us. Because that's a movie you don't want to sit near anybody because there was a lot of kids there.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, and I did see Office Christmas Party early December, I think. I think that was before Star Wars came out. That was pretty funny.
I have really no interest in seeing that one.
It was funny. If it's on Netflix or I would recommend watching it.
That's probably the only time I would see it if it was in one of those streaming things. Um, what I do want to see is Assassin's Creed.
I've heard mixed things. Yeah.
I, I'm not going into it with high expectations. I'll say that. Just because of what I know about it going in.
Okay, let me retweet this. I'm good to go.
Alright, and I think I forgot to hit the button for the music to play when I switch over to us. So I'm gonna... Oops, that's not it. Okay, there we go. Now it should start when I click over. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. That'll work out like it's supposed to.
Welcome to episode 279 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from thegeeksforthewin.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as the sick one. No, we've actually both been sick, and that's kind of why we haven't recorded.
Yeah, my immune system sucks, especially around this time of the year.
I get a good cough every year, but this one has some extra symptoms with it, like fever. So,
Yeah, normally I get bronchitis every year, and that's a thing that's like they give you steroids, but it's pretty much you gotta just wait it out.
yeah, it's kind of like,
And it's
isn't like once you get like bronchitis, you're really likely to get it again.
I've gotten it like almost every year for 6 years because I have asthma, so my lungs suck.
Yeah, that too. I've heard that bronchitis and asthma go together.
Yep. So that lasted like 2 weeks
Yeah,
because maybe it would have been less if I was able to just like not do anything and just rest, but responsibility, stuff like that.
right. Yeah.
So, anyways, how have you been, Stuart? It's been a while.
It has been a while. It's been like a month. Well, I've not done a whole lot. I used that kind of the month off we took just to relax, not do much.
This is gonna be an interesting show then, because I've done the same thing.
I know. So yeah, that's why our show notes are so packed of not a whole lot. Well, okay, let's. Christmas happened, so I got this. You could. It's Fitbit Charge 2.
Oh, okay.
So
Does that do the pulse reading?
it does. It's got a light up sensor, and I can see my pulse on it and all that. Now I've looked at Fitbits in the past just because of, and I've looked at specific ones that you wear at night, and it can tell you how well you sleep.
Yeah, mine can do that.
This
got
one
a
can
night,
as well.
night mode.
Yeah, I basically wear this all the time, except for in the shower.
Oh, yours isn't waterproof?
No, it is not.
Ah, mine is. Or water resistant. Up to, what is it, like 30 meters or something, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting to look at the app and it shows, oh, you've gotten this much, it's like this much is peaceful sleep, and then the restless,
Right? Yeah.
peaceful sleep, stuff like that.
Oh, you are awake here. I don't remember that. Okay, if you say so.
It's like you woke up 12 times during the night. What?
I'm sure I do, and now I have proof. So
There's a social aspect to Fitbit, by the way.
yeah, that's
You
not
can friend each other and,
not going to
stuff.
happen.
I got invites from from a couple people, and I'm just like, I guess. I mean,
Well, it's also funny because also with the Fitbit app, like you can like count calories, and I did that for a couple of days, and immediately called bullshit because I'm not doing I'm a big guy, so you know
what you mean? It says you burn more calories than you did.
yeah.
You burn calories just by living, like just by
But I
sustaining life.
yes
So-
I know that, but I was burning a hell of a lot more than I was taking in.
Did you not input all the food you ate?
No, I inputted everything.
Oh. Huh.
Like I was burning like 1,000 more than I was taking in.
That's weird because for me it seemed to work right, and I got the simple one. I just got the flex where it shows like it just has light. It just has like 5 dots. That
Yeah,
light
that's
up.
what my dad has.
Yeah, I just have that, and everything's app side, and that seems to work pretty. For me, the big thing is I don't. I get lazy and I don't input what I eat.
Well, yeah, I did. For 2 straight days I inputted everything I ate, including like I counted the potato chips I was eating. So I could do that.
I like you can like easily input how much you drink, like water you drink.
Yeah.
That is what's really useful because for me, I don't drink. I used to not drink enough water, so it's really.
I drink water all the time at work. So
Yeah, I
Like,
drink a
I-
lot of water now because I'm more aware of it. But
but yeah, because I'm a big guy and I'm unhealthy, my heart it says like, "Oh, you're on fat burn time." I'm sitting on the couch and you say I'm burning fat.
well, you do like
Don't believe you.
you do burn calories just from sitting down. Like
No, like right now, sitting right now, it says burning fat. Because my heart's going so fast. Because I'm unhealthy.
I don't know.
So I'm like, I'm not burning fat. It's just working hard. Um,
Okay, here we
yeah.
go. According to Google, for me, sitting down for 1 hour, I burn around 77 calories for my weight class. Simple Google search.
Oh yeah, like I look to see like oh for an average male, of my age, what's the average calorie intake, and I actually surprisingly kind of hit that, but I was burning like 3,000 calories, but intaking 2,000. So I'm like, I don't quite believe you.
Yeah, man. We're talking all about health stuff and
Right,
fitness,
because we're
and
such health experts. Mm.
they say you're supposed to take mini meals. You're supposed to eat like 5 small meals a day versus like big meals. That's more healthy.
I
I
get
normally
usually
eat like
about
once a day, maybe twice.
I eat about twice a day, and I might snack throughout the day. Um, Blue, I'll look into seeing if I can calibrate this thing. I don't know quite how to do that, but I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, Blue, he's actually watching this on his watching us on his treadmill.
Oh, nice.
So he's actually the healthy one there.
I have a treadmill I need to use, but I mean, I was happy that after I got done walking that 2 hour or that 2 miles that one day I was telling you about before we started the show.
Right.
And in 1 mile I had to carry like 20 pounds because that portable charger it says portable, but it's or portable car jumper. That thing is heavy.
Yeah. See, yeah, I got that. Then I also got this little device right here. It's it's an elite controller.
Oh, dang. You're another person has an elite controller besides me. Damn.
And I like it.
Everyone says that, and I'm just like,
I like it a
man,
lot.
I just can't shell out that much money.
That's why I asked for one for Christmas.
Yeah.
Santa. But yeah, I really like it. I haven't used it a whole lot. Like I've only played a couple games this break. But I've mapped the I took off 2 of the triggers on the back and just mapped the other 2 to clicking in the sticks. And I tell you what, I like that a lot better. Absolutely. Also, this thing it's got heft, and I like that. This thing is a lot heavier.
I think they came out with new add-ons recently for it too.
Oh, they did?
I wanted to say I heard that like they're making new add-ons.
They could absolutely make new ones. It came with this traveling case, and I've got that disc D-pad, and then it came with 2 other sticks that are just longer.
So you don't need something like a Control Freak?
Right.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And I tried to put in, like, I tried to play a game with one of the longer sticks, and I'm like, this is pointless. I could just turn down the sensitivity, and I get the same effect.
Okay.
But yeah, so I just have the regular sticks on.
That's cool. Everyone says they love those, and they can't think about going back to, the the common folk like me, using the regular controller.
This thing.
Yeah, the peasants.
Also, the first thing I noticed, see color here, not here.
There's no color on the button?
There's no color on the buttons.
That's weird.
As a matter of fact, it's black on black. So you can barely. Okay, yeah, that's A. So if you hand this to somebody who is not used to controller, press the B button. That's B.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I like it.
That's cool.
I guess I can move on to the games I've been playing. First up, a free to play game on the PlayStation 4 called Let It Die. I like that game a lot. It's a dungeon crawler that is it's a hack and slash dungeon crawler with light roguelike elements.
Okay.
And it's actually I'm kind of surprised it's free to play because of a lot of free to play games they don't look fantastic, but this game's got a lot of graphics. It looks really nice. The graphics are really good. But I'm trying to think of how to describe it other than really what I have. But as you're playing, if you die on like a certain level, when you come back with a brand new character, your old character is there as an enemy now.
That's kind of cool. That sounds familiar. That sounds like... Has that ever been done before?
I'm trying to think. It might have. But when you kill your previous self, you can you basically get that other character now as another life. Because you can have like multiple characters, up to 3, I think, without paying for anything. And the characters that you're not playing as, you can actually send them out to other players and use them to attack, I don't know, get XP or get items. I'm not sure exactly what happens when they come back successful, because that's never happened for me before. And
So is it a tough game?
it is very tough. It is almost Dark Souls like.
Okay.
Like in like the combat is momentum based. As like once you start your attack, you got to finish that attack before you can do another one. And it's dodging is very important. And so I'm trying to think of what else. There is multiplayer, but it's asynchronous multiplayer. A lot like the way that Metal Gear Solid 5 was, where you can attack another enemy's base and steal their resources. And you can use your players that you've killed as defense, so you can like set them up to protect your stuff.
Okay.
And since it is roguelike, it it's basically it's a tile set change every time. So I mean, once you've played through it a couple times, you'll know like, oh, there's a chest over here. No, there's an enemy right around this corner. So it becomes less hectic the more you play, because the more you familiarize yourself with that level. And I believe when you go up and down other levels, it's got new tiles for every level up. I forget how many levels there are. I want to say there's not a whole lot. I want to say like maybe 10.
Okay.
But the fact that it gets so much harder as you go up, you have to spend time at in a level, building up your character. So yeah, that's Let It Die. I plan to stream it at some point. I will absolutely stream it. I've not played it a whole lot, but I have played it some, and I like it.
Okay, I'll try to look out for that and watch some, because it sounds interesting, but I kind of can't get too invested because I don't have a PS4.
Right.
So.
I have played also the entire series of Batman the Telltale series.
Yeah. Yeah, you played it and beat it, and I'm still behind.
You still haven't played the last episode?
I haven't played the last couple episodes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm trying to hash out some time this weekend to play a bunch of stuff though. But how'd you like it? How'd you like the character, like the way they took liberty on the characters that we know, the classic characters we know?
That's good. I liked that. Like I'm gonna spoil a little bit of it. My Harvey Dent did not become Two-Face.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, I mean, he still became a dick and a villain, but he wasn't Two-Face. He was just Harvey Dent, asshole. But yeah, like his the damage on his face that never happened.
Okay, I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna spoil how that happens. Like in episode 2, I think it was, when you have a choice to save either Selena or Harvey. That's what that does. If you save Harvey, he does not get the burns on his face.
Okay.
But he can still get the body burn though. That's
it's
another
still
way.
weird. Harvey, like, he is so jacked in that game.
He is a beefy dude.
He is so. He looks so much bigger than you. And
yes.
I've never seen Harvey Dent. I've never seen Two-Face or Harvey Dent like that. He's always been the scrawny. He's always not scrawny, but he's always been, kind of regular, normal size,
average Joe kind of
average. A guy. Yeah, but he's, it's his crazy personality, then his wits.
Yeah.
He's one of the characters that it's all about their wits. Him, Joker, Riddler, Penguin. He's not like a Bane or Killer Croc or, any character like that that's actually has some kind of abilities.
The Penguin in this one, I'm not sure I liked him. Like I like what they did with his backstory and all that.
Childhood friend with.
Yeah, that I was fine with. I was fine with him being, Bruce Wayne's childhood friend. They grew up together, and I get why, why Cobblepot, did not like the Waynes. I understand why, absolutely. But just the role that he played, as he was henchman number 2. He wasn't, the Penguin. He was a pawn.
Okay, yeah. I've never been too fascinated with the Penguin character.
I mean, he was never my favorite, but
it's the only good thing in Gotham, and I it's probably the only reason why I still watch Gotham. It's because that actor does an amazing job as the Penguin.
Now, where did you end? Because I'll talk with you up until where you stopped.
I only played the first 2.
You've only played the first 2.
Yeah.
Oh. There's a big what the fuck moment. I think at the end of episode 3.
Okay.
There's a huge... I never saw this coming.
I'm going to try to get through that this weekend, and also I need to play through the Walking Dead games again.
Yeah, because season 3 is out?
Yeah,
the first 2 episodes?
They premiered it with 2 episodes, yeah. Which is like the first time I think they've ever done that.
I think so.
So I've played the first 2 seasons before, but that was on 360. So I need to play through them again so that my save can carry over to season 3. So, yeah. But
I was really hoping you'd finish.
I am horrible when it comes to the episodic games. I really am.
And it's funny because you're actually the one that gave me the Batman games, and I blew right through them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a code for the Xbox One, and then they just sent out emails, because I guess they just sent out emails with PC codes, because they were trying to get consideration for Game of the Year and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I already have it. I almost thought about asking, in our group chat, but then I was like, I'm going to give Stuart priority. Stuart's my boy.
Thank you. I'm actually thinking about buying it again for the Xbox. Cause I'll tell you what, the PC has some problems.
Oh, that's the thing with the Telltale games. They're enjoyable, but man, they just run like crap. It seems like there's parts where they just do not work right.
Well, like I actually had some funny glitches happen. Like there's a part where I was giving some clues and stuff to Detective Gordon, and Bruce is there talking to Gordon, but Bruce's head is backwards. Like his head is on his body, completely backwards, and I couldn't stop laughing. I think I took a screenshot of it too. See if I can find it.
Yeah, but I have so many of those episodic games I have not finished yet. It's really shameful. Like Game of Thrones, haven't finished that one. Tales from the Borderlands, haven't finished that one. Batman, haven't finished that one. Minecraft, haven't finished that one.
I haven't finished my Minecraft either. I mean, look at that.
Oh, yeah. That should not be like that.
No, it shouldn't.
And then it's not Telltale, but I still haven't finished what's that other one? The Square Enix one?
Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you should finish because that's a good game.
I need to finish them all. You know, maybe Game of Thrones I can, but all the others I need to finish.
Yeah, I've got the Wolf one. Because they gave it for
Wolf
free.
Among Us.
Yeah, the Wolf Among Us.
Yeah. I know Blue is real big on that game. He argued for that game at PAX South one year during like a award show panel thing.
Yes. Chat's trying to freak me out again, and it's not working. By the way, guys.
I'm seeing the chat, and I'm just like, what's going on?
You guys are not funny. You tried to give me that one time, and nah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, yeah. See, man, I don't know where we're streaming on multiple places, right? Or we're
what you're seeing is coming in on Twitch.
Yeah, I have Twitch up now. I have both up.
Yeah, so you actually see who's
YouTube and Twitch.
Who's talking. Other than that, you'll just see like my broadcast name and then the message. You don't know who it is.
It shows the mess. It shows who it is.
Oh, it does? Okay. I didn't think
it shows you, and then in brackets it shows the username.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even remember who Blue was arguing against. Like it was, he was arguing for it was like the character, the main character in The Wolf Among Us, and I can't remember who the other one was. It was down to like 2. Can't remember who the other one was.
I don't remember.
Blue just said he got robbed. He was robbed because I guess didn't win. I don't know. That was like 2 years ago, so I've slept since then.
Yeah.
You weren't even there, so I don't know if that was on video or not.
I did hear about it though.
Yeah. So yeah, Batman. I need to finish that.
Yes, you do.
I need to finish. I need to take a lot of time and finish a lot of those episodic games. So.
All right. Moving on. What have you been playing? Now you haven't said you haven't played a whole lot.
What was it? Monday? This past Monday? Was it the 2nd? Is that the 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
I all of a sudden realized, oh crap, I didn't finish the what's it called? The Sparrow racing stuff in Destiny to complete the book.
Oh darn.
So I had to boot the game up and play like.
You didn't have to.
6 or 7. Well, I just don't want. I want that completion. I want that completion.
Or you can just ignore that it ever exists, and it doesn't bother you.
I can't do that. I just for whatever reason I gotta have that completion. Like I gotta have all the achievements. I gotta have. I. Luckily, I'm not that bad where I have to have all the Grimoire score. Luckily, I don't need all the Grimoire score, but I've got most of it. But yeah, I needed to do that. So I spent like an hour doing the stupid sparrow racing, and you know, one of the things in the book was like, you know, destroy enemies. Why, and so I would see a group of enemies and I would just stop racing and try to run them over, and spend time just, or like everyone else is still racing trying to win, and I'm just like in this one area still just running. Oh, I missed. Turn around, try to line my sparrow up and run over the enemy, and oh, finally I got one. You got, it's 50 of them. I think I had like 30 out of 50, so it was not pleasant, but it was like that was the only thing, that and completing races were the only thing left on the record book, which is like, there's like record books that show, certain stuff, and there's progress you have for, the certain stuff, like, complete this many races, kill this many enemies, do this many tricks, stuff like that. And then there's a page for like normal game stuff, not the sparrow racing. I had all that stuff done easily. It was just that sparrow racing, because I don't like driving in video games to begin with. I'm not good. I'm not good at all when it comes to driving in video games.
I'm not either.
It's I'm not as bad as Ace, driving off a cliff.
Oh no, yeah, Ace takes the cake.
I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad at it. That's why I've said it before. I like the games where it's not all about racing. It's like Burnout and Blur. Blur was about racing, but it was more of an arcade racer, where there was power-ups and stuff like that. It was kind of like, closest thing to Mario Kart the 360 ever got.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But for the most part, I do not like driving in video games. I'm just not good at it. I don't know why. I just never been good at driving in video games, so. But yeah, I had to do that on Monday. That was dreadful, to say the least.
Like I said, you didn't have to. You really didn't.
I mean, like I said, I was at like 95% or 90, probably more than that. It was probably like 97% completion on my record book, and just to not have that 100% completion would have just ate at me every time I launched the game. Which I don't plan on launching the game much, but I will launch the game when they re-release the old raids, in like few months, because that's what everyone expects. They're gonna repurpose the old raids, they're gonna raise the light so the old raids are challenging, like from year one.
Right, yeah.
Which gives people a reason to play the old raids, which the old raids were fun. Like that first raid is still probably my favorite. The very first one.
I think that's the only one I've done. No, I've done the second one. It was with you guys. You guys always, okay, you hide in this cave. That's kind of all I remember about it. Is I hid in a cave, and you guys did stuff outside.
I don't remember a cave.
It was the location where the snipers shoot at you, and you had to like go to like hit this one beam, hit the next beam, and then this monster this boss comes out, and I never fought the boss because you told me to hide in the cave.
I think that was the Crota one where the boss has the sword.
Yes.
Only one person can actually, like, one person has to use the sword to
No.
weaken him?
This was before
Everyone.
the sword. This was
Oh.
this was before the gap.
I don't remember. I don't. It's been too long because we did that a year and a half, over a year ago, because it was 2015 Extra Life, right?
Was it for Extra Life? I don't think it was.
I think it was because
No.
I was doing it. I was playing it with. We were playing with the Press A to Listen guys who were.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I think that was during Extra Life.
I don't remember that.
Because we did all the raids on during that Extra Life. And I think I invited you. I think
Maybe
that's
it
what
was.
it was
I don't remember that it was during Extra Life.
But anyways, there's not much left with Destiny. It's yeah. So there's rumors that Destiny 2 might get delayed again, which or I'm just like really. Anyways, I did pick up a game. It's not a new game, it's an old game. But finally, like, it was on sale again. Like, I've been looking out for this game to be on sale for like a while, and
and a couple other people.
I've been telling you about it for, I've been talking to you about, oh man, I'm just waiting for Diablo to go on sale. I've been talking to you about that for, I was before Black Friday even. And I just didn't see it on sale during Black Friday. So actually, no, it might have been on sale during Black Friday, but I had to buy a car battery right around that time. So I had no money to spend then. But I finally picked up Diablo 3. Finally got around to playing a little bit of it last night. I'm going to play more of it tonight.
So I think last week's game night was Diablo 3, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be again tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been to the game nights in a while.
Well, not tonight, tomorrow night.
Yeah, I haven't been to the game nights in a while because between being sick and everything that's been going on.
Yeah, I wasn't at the last couple.
But yeah, I saw that I saw it was on sale. Got it for $20. I actually had Xbox credit for most of it, so because the man, I wish I had more. I wish. There was an issue. There was a big issue with Microsoft Rewards, which was it was like Bing Rewards. Bing Rewards used to be. They were giving away, or that you were able to get $10 credit, $10 Xbox credit for 1,000 points. And 1,000 points is not a lot. Let me look this up. And it's normally 10,000 points. And I tried. I was telling everyone, hey, you need to get on this. You need to, because I had other people tell me about it, and I had Steve from Press A to Listen. He got like 80 something. He got like $80, from it. I hadn't been keeping up with the Bing rewards. Blue actually. This is the instance where Blue was wrong. I can say, Blue was wrong because Blue was telling us in the chat, no, that's how it always is. That's the conversion rate it always is. And I'm like, I don't think so because I'm seeing people, making a big deal about it. So I don't think and he's like, yeah, it is. It's always, that's the conversion rate.
The conversion it was $5 equals 400 points.
I think it was 500.
400 because it was a bullshit thing because it never made sense.
I'm talking about you get reward points for using Bing and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And then you can redeem those for
Okay, so
that.
This not the same as Xbox points.
No. This is, like I said, it used to be Bing Rewards. Now it's Microsoft Rewards. But yeah, it was like for 500 points, but you can get like 300. You can get around 300 points a day, you know. But for like 500 points, you're able to get a $5, you know, Microsoft Store credit, which you could redeem for Microsoft points or for Microsoft or for Xbox credit. You know, it was for the actual Xbox Store, you know, website.
Mm-hmm.
But you could then just redeem that for the Xbox credit. And that I was seeing people, you know, or 1,000 was $10. I saw, you know, some people got $140 worth. You know, like I said, I knew someone who got $80 worth. And I only had like enough to get $10 in total. So that, you know, that worked out. You know, that was better than nothing. But yeah, Blue was like, no, that's the conversion rate it always is. And lo and behold, like it like towards the end of the next day, it was back to its normal, you know, 5,000 for $5, 10,000 for $10. So, you know, it's one of those times where you're able to say, hey, Blue was wrong about something. And have proof.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was trying to put that in, and I'm so mad because I used to be all about that. You know, I used to like, because you can get the Microsoft Rewards app on your phone, and you can, you know, like you get like you can get like 100 for searching on mobile and 150 for searching on, you know, the website, the desktop version, and then you could get like, you know, there's like, oh, take this quiz. It's 3-question trivia, and you can get 10 points each time. You know, and it was like, what was it? It was like about Star Wars, or, you know, about other, you know, random stuff.
A marketing survey.
No, it was just about like, it was trivia. It was trivia, like, you know, who was the, you know,
okay.
who was this, you know, and there's 4 answers, and you can click on it, stuff like that. And I used to, I mean, what I do is I just, you know, whenever I have free time, I think about it. I just go on the mobile site. I go 1, enter search, 2, enter search, 3, enter search, you know, because, you know, it works.
Hey, whatever, yeah, whatever works.
And you get that's the quickest way to get the points every day, you know, to get your daily points. So yeah, I'm trying to keep, but man, I'm so mad. I didn't keep up with that stuff. I just heard, you know, someone, you know, they were my friends were telling me, friends at Press A Listen were saying that, you know, hey, check it. It's really cheap. You know, it's like, you know, 500 points, $5, 1,000 points, $10, and I'm like, oh, I wonder how much I have left over from, you know, because I haven't done this, and like you know, the last time I did anything was when it was Bing Rewards, before they rebranded it to Microsoft Rewards. So.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was a big crazy thing. You know, like I said, some people were getting over $140 worth of Xbox credit.
Damn, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. Man, I've been kicking myself that I never kept up with that, because man, I would have loved to get some, like, you know, get more than $10. Enough to at least get a new game, you know. But
right.
I got Diablo 3 because it was 19 something.
I think so, yeah.
It was 19 something with gold during the second week of the countdown sale, whatever.
Yeah.
That first week, you know, I was just like, oh, it's not happening. And then like the countdown sale, the second week didn't pop up till like, I think it was a Thursday. I'll have to.
I wasn't paying attention.
Because I looked on that Tuesday, because normally that's when things reset for Microsoft, you know, for like gold deals of the week, stuff like that, and you know, it was still doing the week 1 stuff, and I didn't see the week 2, and I was like, huh, guess that's it. I guess Diablo is not gonna go on sale, but it did 20 or 19 something, and I had like 20, so now I have like 10 cents. I think it was like 1990 or something like that, because I have 10 cents in Microsoft credit, right, or Xbox credit right now, 10 cents. So, and that drives me insane. I hate that.
Right. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Hate that so much. But anyways, played a little bit of that last night. I made a demon hunter. So far, I mean, she does like traps and stuff. She can do traps and shoot crossbow and stuff like that. And I haven't gotten too far leveling her up yet. Like I said, I plan on tonight. I even said, I think in our group chat, I'm planning on playing a bunch tonight, or playing some tonight. A bunch for me is not a lot for is not a lot for most people, because I haven't really played much of anything in a while. But it runs pretty well. I like hearing you pick up books and you hear little, audio logs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love that. I love the audio. Anytime there's audio logs and it's done right, like it's voiced right, and it's, like not just like you can tell they're just reading, they're reading their lines. Like there's a lot of audio logs in games where it's boring.
Yes.
But it's Blizzard, it's big production. Everything's, there's a lot more audio than I thought there would be in a game like this.
There is quite a bit of dialogue in it, yeah.
I figured there'd be. I was expecting there'd be a lot more reading, text stuff.
But nobody text reads anymore.
I don't know. I mean, with a game, with massive games like this, you expect there to be a lot more text than audio.
When there's a budget behind it, no, you'll get more audio.
Yeah. But I should have known better, because this is Blizzard, and this is Blizzard, like this is like one of their most popular franchises.
Well, they don't have that many.
Well, yeah, I guess all their franchises are popular.
All their franchises are pretty much leaders in their genres.
Yeah, but it runs pretty well. I played other games that are Diablo like,
Mm-hmm.
They're in that style. There are some garbage ones.
Yep.
Like those Van Helsing ones. God, those are horrible.
I think there's a free one this month.
There's a reason they made all 3 free.
So is that? I think there's one free this month.
Yeah. I've heard that one's awful. I downloaded it, but I've heard it's not good. I played the first one, and I think I played a little bit of the second one, but yeah, those are not good. Those run poorly. But yeah, man, I hear all these. I hear everyone's like, oh man, I have 4 characters, or I have 3 characters in this game. I have, and I'm just like, normally I just make 1 character and I stick with, I don't really like to play with multiple characters in games, but I might have to, because some of the other classes look pretty interesting.
I've only ever played the Barbarian.
That's your go-to for most games like that.
Really, it is.
Yeah. You're like, I want to whack things with it.
I want to hit things hard.
Blunt object. Yeah. I've noticed that, and you couldn't you were as close to that as you could be in the Old Republic.
Yes.
Which, that's another game I need to get back into. Man, there's so many games I want to go back to and play.
Yeah. You're like, well, fuck, I can play this game, Or this game, fuck it, I'll just watch Netflix.
That's scary how accurate that is. But yeah, man, I really need to play more. And there's other games that are out that I haven't picked up that I want to play. Thankfully, I don't have the funds to pick them up yet because I just don't have time to play everything that I have now.
Yeah.
Let alone new stuff like Dead Rising 4. Man, I want to play that so badly.
It does look. It looks a lot like Dead Rising to me.
Yeah. Which I love the Dead Rising games. Well, I enjoyed 3, or I loved 3. 1 was all right, but that, you know, the time sensitive, you know, aspect in 1 was just I didn't enjoy.
I thought that the time sensitive stuff was in 2. Because you had to keep getting the, was it Zombrex?
Yeah, in
back
1
to
you
the
had
daughter.
You had 7 days, like, and then the game ends.
Right. Okay.
And there was you could end it early, I think, but there was an
you could
achievement
die.
for 7 days. There was an achievement for 7 days, which, yeah, the number 7. Speaking of 7 days, I want to play more 7 days. I really do. We need to find time to do that.
Yeah.
That is such a fun game. I wish we had more people to play that game with.
That would be fun. Yeah. If there was more of us.
Yeah, I would love to play more of that game because it's fun. It's what I wanted from DayZ, I think.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because there were zombies. We were able to find each other.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It didn't take 3 hours and us before we gave up because we couldn't find each other.
Right. Yeah, there absolutely should be a party system in DayZ. But no, the developers have pretty much just thrown in the towel.
Man, that still frustrates me. That's one of my most frustrating gaming moments. Is when we played DayZ for 3 hours. And we couldn't find each other. We were trying so hard. Like, here's a German. It's like, or no, was it Russian? It was Russian.
It was Russian.
It's like here's a sign. It has this squiggly thing that kind of looks like a $sign, and it has this other thing that's curved, like, you know, trying to see
and I even had the map on another screen. I'm like, I think you're here, and I think I might be here.
It was frustrating, to say the least. Like 3 hours, and the most frustrating part was I didn't come across that many zombies during that whole time.
I remember coming across a little bit more than you.
I think I came across like 5 maybe. But yeah, 7 Days to Die is that's a game we need to play again because that was a blast, you know. And there's so much more to that game too that we can do, and
yeah.
Because did we create the forge, or we were about to create the forge?
We were about to create the forge.
Yeah, I think we were about to. And we played that for what, 6 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
We didn't even mean to play it for that long. So yeah, Diablo, that's the big game I'm going to be playing. Game from, what, 2014?
Yeah. Yeah, when you guys said you're going, yeah, you guys all picked up Diablo, I'm like, well, okay, I'll install Diablo again. I played a little bit of it. Oh, I remember why I quit. Okay.
Why'd you quit?
I couldn't get into it.
Do you not like those style games?
Yes and no. I mean, there was that one that I reviewed. Can't think of the name of it now.
Oh, Varan? No.
You're close.
It was something like that, I
It was
think.
something like Van. Had Van something.
Something, and
No.
it wasn't Van Helsing. I know that.
No. It was very Van Helsing like.
Yeah. Um. Victor Varan.
Victor Varan, yep.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did play that and I actually beat that.
I heard good things about that, not just from you, but from a couple other people. But yeah, I don't know. It's I'm enjoying Diablo 3 so far, and I think it's gonna be so much more fun with other people. Like I was talking to, a friend, and he was like, "Man, we could break the game for you. We have modded stuff we could give you, and we can he was telling me, "Oh, we can do this. We can do all this. We can have some fun with this game." And I'm like, I never got how I never understood how you could get modded gear in the console versions of games. Because I remember back in the 360 Borderlands, there were modded weapons. I have some modded weapons in the 360 version. I don't know if it carried over to the Xbox One when I transferred my save. I would hope not.
So probably not.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I've got the I've got some guys from Press A to Listen, that area, that group of friends to play this game Diablo with, and then I have the OFR community to play Diablo with. So hopefully they stick with it because I that's my biggest thing is I want to find a game to stick with for a while.
Well, I like the thing now, like like they're talking about like, oh, like it's season 9 stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, well, and when I loaded up, thinking, I'm like, okay, what's season 9 show? You got to beat the game first. Okay, that's not going to happen. Close.
So you're not gonna play the game with us?
I mean, I've got it on PC. I
Oh,
wasn't planning
okay.
on picking it up on the.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know. I didn't know you had it on PC.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I got it when it came out.
Okay. But yeah, that's about it for me. I did get a dog or a puppy
Awesome.
for Christmas. I got myself a puppy.
You
I
got
found
yourself a
that
puppy.
I did.
That's cool.
I got myself a puppy. Because I had back in 2015 I had to say goodbye to my dog. Um, and I just haven't gotten one since. I got a little. I saw an ad on Craigslist. They were giving away, or they were practically giving away. It was $25 rehoming fee. Then they had two Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix.
Ah,
One boy, one girl. I got one for my mom and one for me. Um, mine is the girl, and I named her Urza.
okay.
What? You
No,
get it.
I
You
get
know
it.
it.
Yeah, I absolutely get it.
I've had a
Speaking of
lot
which,
of time. Oh, go ahead.
I haven't seen that show in forever.
I don't know if have they come out. I need to look to see if they've even come out with new episodes on for dub. They probably
Oh,
have.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah, I need to get back on Fairy Tale.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're close to where I left off on Sub
Yeah, I need to get back on that because Dragon Ball Super is about to come out on for dub.
this Saturday.
Yeah, so that's gonna be crazy. I'm excited about that. Um, man, I know we're gaming, but you think it's gonna be that big of a deal? The animation, like that they made. Do you think we're gonna hear that stuff again? When it first came out, them saying, "Oh, the animation quality is so crap. Look at this still image," you know.
I think they've probably fixed it by now. I fixed it for the American broadcast. I
You
know
think
they
you,
fixed it, or at least it's going to be fixed for the Blu-rays.
oh, so they've gone back and they've corrected it?
I think
Okay.
so.
That's gonna be interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but I guess yeah. I guess since it is fairly new stuff that they can do that. It's not like it being aired, you know,
Well, I mean,
10 years later in
they do
America
it. They
versus
do it all the time. Like a broadcast version of an anime is like the scenes can be completely different to the Blu-ray version. Like there's websites out there that compare.
Did you think it was that bad? Because I
I
never
didn't
thought it was that bad. It's just
I didn't
you see these people who
I didn't
have
catch what a lot of people caught, but there were some things I saw.
yeah. I mean when you take a still when you take a still frame from something, yeah, it can look a lot worse than what you're seeing in motion.
I remember I thought that the character lines, like their outlines, were thick.
Maybe we're just spoiled because those two movies were just gorgeous.
They were.
They were just I mean, if we could get if they could look like that, oh my gosh, because those movies were amazing. So yeah, I've watched a little bit of it, subbed, and I've kept meaning to go back to it. And see, I'm getting spoiled on stuff because I'm seeing stuff like, oh, Gohan's potential, Barris and whoever they see go, and I'm like, really? They're going back to that storyline again?
See, I actually haven't watched for a couple weeks because ever since the end of the Goku Black arc,
I have no
I
idea what that means. I've heard
I've
it.
finished the Goku Black arc and I've not seen any episode past that.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I've not. I've heard of Goku Black, but I have no idea what that means. I have no context for that whatsoever.
No, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It really doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, when you got to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, like that was pretty crazy in itself.
And then you get, and then that's called Super Saiyan Blue, and then you get Super Saiyan Rose, which doesn't make sense.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, oh yeah,
But
there's Super Saiyan Rose. I don't understand where it falls in the level. I have no idea.
yeah, I need to catch back up on anime because don't they have One Punch Man that's now dubbed?
I believe it's completely dubbed now.
Yeah, there's a lot of animes I need to catch back up on.
It's funny. Blue was asking us about anime earlier,
I saw that.
and
Yeah,
he's not watching anymore.
that is kind of funny. But yeah, that I'm so behind on so many things. Well,
You did
I'm
the
just
wrong
at a
thing.
point. I'm just at a point where I'm like, I just need to give up on some stuff and just move on. But
Yeah,
I
I know
guess
what you mean.
news.
News. Not been following news a whole lot lately, mainly because of the holidays. Not a whole lot of things really happen around the holidays, and just us just kind of being off.
Yeah.
So, well, we were talking about Diablo earlier. The 20th anniversary of Diablo is like going on right now, and like in each of Diablo's game, or each of Blizzard's games, there's something Diablo-esque in there. Let's gotta find a list. I mean, Diablo is just gonna have Diablo stuff in it, so. Oh right, Diablo 1. Yeah, it's like a Diablo 1 event. Like is going on. Like where you like be able to go to the original cathedral, and and
Diablo 3?
Yes, this is in Diablo 3.
Okay.
I know they're remaking Diablo 1 with Diablo 3 engine.
That'll be cool.
I think that might be an add-on for Diablo 3.
I can't remember. I watched a lot of one of the Diablo games. Because I had that friend where you'd be over at his house, you'd be over at your friend's house, and he'd be playing the game, and he wouldn't let you play, and you had to just watch. Little bastard. But
right.
Yeah, I remember watching one of the games and just being like, man, because I didn't have a computer I didn't get a real computer till probably almost high school. Like junior high, pretty much, but yeah.
Let's see, and Here's the Storm. There's a new Diablo themed portrait. There's also a hectic. There's a new map. It's Diablo based. Hearthstone. There's a new tavern brawl. I haven't played Hearthstone since it launched, and it's changed completely since then. So I have no idea what any of this means anymore. Like, there's a new tavern brawl with a hooded stranger that awaits you.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I tried getting to Hearthstone. I just couldn't.
Well, apparently it's so different now. Like, it's a new game.
Okay. What about Overwatch?
Overwatch. It says, bring the battle for Sanctuary into the fight for the future with in-game sprays.
That's kind of lame.
And a new player icon. Modeled after the Lord of Terror.
That's kind of lame. I was hoping for maybe a map or something,
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Or someone might get a Diablo skin.
See, I missed the Overwatch holiday stuff they were doing. I don't even know what they were doing, but I missed it.
The Christmas stuff, yeah. I missed it too.
Dang it! And we were talking about that.
We were talking about we're gonna play this time. No, we didn't.
We missed the Halloween stuff. We need to make sure we don't miss and then we missed it.
Valentine's
Day.
We will make Valentine's. Because they will absolutely have a Valentine's thing.
Hopefully, yes.
Oh no, they will. I can almost guarantee it.
And safe to say, we probably won't be busy on that day.
No, not since Persona 5 has been delayed. Because that was actually the release date for Persona 5.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's cool. They're doing little things.
StarCraft 2. There's a Diablo themed portrait for your worker.
Okay.
And for the World of Warcraft one, it says strange things are afoot in Azeroth as the denizens of Sanctuary cross over into an unfamiliar world. Now that I had no idea what that meant until now. Because last night I was playing World of Warcraft, and in chat, people were talking about they were in the secret cow level. So there's a whole area in World of Warcraft right now. Just, it's filled with cows.
Okay.
It's filled with cows, and then there's a cow boss. And one of the drops is an item that plays the original Diablo theme song. And the article I read about it said, "Congratulations, you just won the ability to play an MP3."
That's hilarious. Yeah, I hope they remake that remake of Diablo comes out, because I do want to play the original Diablo.
Like it was at BlizzCon, so I don't know if it's a separate thing or if it's an add-on to Diablo 3. I don't know.
That would be even better.
It was totally at BlizzCon.
That'd be even better.
And I didn't really pay attention.
Even if it was just even if you had to pay for it as an add-on to the third one, I would take that. Just because, it's such an iconic game. I mean, Diablo is such an iconic franchise. I'd like to play the first one, but I don't want to play the first one. If that makes any sense.
Yes. Well, apparently, like the first one had there was nothing to it. It was the cathedral, and that was it. Everything else was underground, and there was no story.
Yeah, I think it was Diablo 2. I watched a lot of.
Diablo 2 had story.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed out on a lot of iconic games because I didn't get a PC till that was capable of doing anything till real late. So, what else we got?
Well, as we know, Carrie Fisher died, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was heartbreaking. I mean, in fact, her mom the next day.
Her mom died the next day.
That was just, man.
And I was looking at her mom. I'm like, I've seen her in something.
Was it Debbie Reynolds? Isn't that her name?
Yeah. I was I know she's a famous actress, but what have I seen her in? So I started going through her IMDb page. Halloween Town.
Really?
She's the grandma in Halloween Town.
Oh my god. Yeah, I actually came across Halloween Town recently, and it was just a IMDb. I was looking through something and it popped up, and I'm like, oh my god, there were that many Halloween Towns?
There were 4.
I think there were more. I think there was more than that. Cause there was they had a school, and then the one, and
I remember that one. That one I didn't. I thought I saw bits and pieces. I think that was 4.
Yeah, there was, man. Going back to some retro moments. I remember, looking forward to every month. There was that Disney movie of the month.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, that was heartbreaking though. I was telling someone, yeah, Carrie Fisher, she was in pretty bad shape before Star Wars. They got her and Mark Hamill personal trainers, I heard, to get them in good shape for the movies, because I think both of them were in pretty bad shape. They had let themselves go, and it was man, I thought when I heard, it was she had a heart attack. Was it a heart attack or a stroke?
I heard heart attack, but then I later read stroke.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes before they were landing from London to somewhere in America. I can't remember where, probably New York or whatever. And I'm I was man, because they when I first saw that report, I was I can't imagine if that would have happened halfway through the flight, 10 minutes before landing. That's if. Thank God that it was 10 minutes before landing, and then the next day or so, it happened. Her passing, man. Talking about iconic.
Yeah, absolutely. But just like when Leonard Nimoy died, and there was a bunch of players on Star Trek Online got together for a tribute to Spock. A bunch of players in the Old Republic got together for a tribute for Princess Leia.
That's pretty cool. I remember the Spock tribute. Us talking about that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was sad news. And of course, everybody's got to, you 2016, you had to take one more, didn't you? Damn you. Really, if you think about it, all of our childhood, heroes are getting about that age.
Yeah.
So it's going to happen. Did you see that somebody put up a GoFundMe to protect Betty White?
Yeah, I've been seeing all those like, hey, 2016, and it's like Betty White flipping off. You know, I've been seeing memes like that, and I'm just like, at least we have Betty White still. Betty White and Stan Lee. At least we have those two.
I bet you this year.
Oh, you bite your tongue.
I bet you this year. Because they're both in their mid-90s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're still moving. You see both of them. They're moving around good. They're still acting. They're doing stuff. I mean,
Stan Lee, they even prepared for it in the Marvel. I mean, he's filmed a bunch of his cameos already.
Yeah.
They've kind of prepared for it already. But anyway, CES is going on right now, and I've not really followed much of any of it.
I've seen a lot of TV news and a lot of VR stuff.
I did see one thing about VR, like the Intel thing is coming out sooner than we think.
Yeah, apparently I think it was the Intel thing. The Intel VR thing is where they showed off, like they had a Power Rangers promo, where that was the first they showed off of Bryan Cranston as Zordon.
Is that what that was? Because I saw it was a picture of a screen, and I couldn't tell what it was from.
Yeah, someone got some kind of leak from it, and it looks like, you know, it looks like they're in a cave, and it's on a projection screen. It's on a display instead of I don't know.
But I couldn't tell a thing from the thing I saw.
Apparently they leaked what Alpha was going to look like.
Oh no, they've shown what he looks like.
I don't think I've seen it until just recently, and oh my god, I'm horrified.
Oh yeah, he looks hideous.
It looks horrifying. It really does. I'm really afraid of. And tying it all back, they're going to release the Power Ranger games on console. Like some of the original Power Ranger games, I think.
There's one that I remember. I can't. I think it's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. I really like that.
Because I saw you could pre-order it now. Let's see. Can I find it? Just trying to tie this back into gaming.
Yeah, here's the concept art that I've seen from IGN.
That looks horrifying.
Yeah. Like that. If you would not tell me like, hey, that's Alpha 5, I don't believe you.
See, before we started seeing things, I was kind of excited. Oh, Power Rangers. Okay. Oh, you know, they showed that they revealed the casting. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, these are nobodies, and okay, that's whatever. And then it's like, oh, Bill Hader is gonna be, you know, Alpha 5, and then like Bryan Cranston Zordon. Okay, great. And then they started showing like visuals.
Yeah.
And then it's just gotten worse and worse and worse.
From the trailer about it, like there are actually some things about that they're changing of the Power Ranger stuff I'm okay with.
Like what?
Like them being incredibly strong outside their suits.
I don't know.
I'm kind of okay with that.
The whole thing about it is they were. They were, you know, they knew martial arts. That was their big thing, and then that increased when they had the suits.
One of the problems I've always had with Power Rangers was what is the point of the suit? Because they don't until you get to like the later stuff and you get like a lot of CGI. Like you never really saw like a change. Like they didn't seem stronger. They didn't really seem faster. They just were now in leotards.
Well, they were able to take like a lot of beating.
They can now take sparks.
Yeah. Oh my god, have you seen Goldar? What Goldar looks like?
Oh, no.
You haven't?
No.
Oh my god, you have to look that up right now. It looks hideous.
All I'm seeing is old stuff.
Can I find it?
Unless it's the completely gold thing I see.
Yes.
No!
Yes. Because I saw the Bryan Cranston Zordon thing, I was watching. I found out about the Alpha and then Goldar and all that through a Nerdist video of Jessica Chobot talking about it, and yeah, she's like, and Goldar, it looks like he's melting or whatever, a melting thing.
I said, take that scene from Game of Thrones where they melted the gold over the guy's head, and just put that over his entire body.
It looks so
That's
bad.
Goldar. No, that is the toy. That is the toy.
This movie's gonna be a train wreck.
I will still see it.
I saw Fantastic Four, or I saw Fantastic Four stick or whatever. So yeah, I'll probably see this one. I mean, when the movie from 20 years ago is going to be probably way better than...
Yeah, his name's Goldar, but that doesn't mean he's gold.
I mean, you look at the design for Goldar from back then, that still looks pretty cool today. Goldar was always one of the cool looking,
Goldar was... Yeah, he was badass.
So, but I sent you a link to it's the Saban Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle provides a creative and modern reimagining of the classic multiplayer beat 'em up genre. Level up your Rangers, team up with friends, summon the Megazord, and fight your way through levels stylized after classic Mighty Morphin Power Ranger episodes.
See,
multiplayer.
Now, at least they look like the ones we know and not the new one.
Yeah. At least that, but I'm probably going to pick this up.
I probably will too.
This comes out on the 16th, so I sent them an email, but I can't ever get a hold of anyone at Bandai. Bandai Namco. So
I never get any responses from the ones I send out. I get completely ignored.
Just ask me, I'll help you. For the most part, I seem to get a lot of stuff. Anyways, this looks pretty cool. Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle comes out on the 16th, so that's like, less than 2 weeks away.
How do we get on Power Rangers? Oh yeah, CES.
Yeah, because they revealed the Zordon thing at the Intel VR thingy.
Right. Yes.
And I tied it back to gaming because of the Power Rangers game.
Well, okay. Nvidia's press conference, one of the things that they talked about was GeForce Now, which is going to be their streaming service for graphics. Because you can stream your graphics card.
Like OnLive was?
Yes and no. Like, you still buy your game through Steam or Origin or however you would get the game originally.
Yeah.
And then you would load up GeForce Now, and then that streams the graphics for a fee.
Okay. Is it a monthly, or is it like a subscription thing, or is it per?
Well, the numbers I've been seeing are it's $25 for 20 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of this, because if anyone can make it work, it's NVIDIA.
Right. But that's a bit much.
And so this isn't official, or this is rumored?
Nope. They talked about this on their.
No, I mean the fee.
I've seen that in multiple places.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that at all. Think about like a game like The Witcher, you know.
Yeah, this doesn't say that it's a rumor. Nope. Says GeForce. NVIDIA says GeForce will charge $25 for 20 hours of play. That does not include the cost of the games.
I mean, it
So
would get to a point where it'd be cheaper just to.
Right. Well, if you play 2 hours a day, you'll spend $912 a year. I'm like, at that point, you've paid for a graphics card.
You could get
You could almost get a Titan for that.
Yeah, I was about to say you get a Titan. Is the Titan still the top dog, or?
No.
Yeah.
It'd be the 1080.
Have they come out with the TIs for that?
I don't think so, and I don't think they talked about them because somebody in our chat was kind of disappointed that they didn't mention them.
I think it was Def Prime.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because he's been waiting for the TI to come out.
Yeah, see, if this was priced reasonable, I would be all for this.
Oh, sure.
But I might as well just save up and buy a new graphics card.
Yeah.
At that price, I mean, really, that's expensive. Like I said, like that doesn't even cover a game like The Witcher. You know, think about if you wanted to do this and play through The Witcher. You know, you could end up spending more than the game cost you.
Right, and I'm not 100% sure how it works. I mean, because you're still buying the game yourself. So then, like, does like NVIDIA, like, you know, how they can scan your libraries now to see what kind of games you have?
And this can't be for every game, right? Is this for every game, or is this for like select games?
It doesn't say. I mean, because like the like right now the GeForce Experience, that does not cover every game. So I'm thinking, like, you know, like, do we buy the game? Well, like we do, and then NVIDIA sees we have it in our library, and then unlocks that for us on their end.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, do they have a server that has, you know,
every game?
Like, they can't have every game. That's what I'm saying. It's like select games, right? Probably.
It doesn't say. This article doesn't say, and I've not seen anything that says a select game.
Unless they're just like we buying every game on Steam, and every time a game comes out on Steam, we're buying it and uploading it to our server.
Oof.
So all the graphics all the graphics processing is going through this, or like what's the, does it say what specific what specs you need to do this? Like,
No,
okay,
it does not.
because I would assume you would at least need a NVIDIA graphics card.
You would think.
Maybe this is to get the people who, maybe like you or me who, don't have the newest one, but hey, this awesome game came out and we want to see what it looks like at max specs,
Right, yeah.
So maybe we're just testing it out to see what it would look like to maybe tempt us into upgrading.
That's the only usage I see, is to test out to see what it looked like. Like,
see what we're missing.
What if I get a 1070? What's this game going to look like?
Yeah. This just seems weird.
We'll find out more in March, because that's when it starts.
Okay, the more we're talking about, the more we're getting confused.
Yes.
Like I said, if anyone could pull this kind of thing off, I would. It'd be NVIDIA or Intel. The streaming, the processing side. It'd be those two companies.
I don't know. This is kind of why I brought it up. Like, this thing really kind of confused me, because I don't know. The other thing at CES that caught my eye was the Razer Valory laptop, which is a multi-monitor laptop.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah, this thing's weird.
It's got a 3-screen display. It's a 17-inch laptop.
Which a 17-inch laptop, that's a massive. That's massive.
It's a big laptop.
You don't realize how much bigger 17 inches is from 15 inches, but it's noticeably different.
Right, yeah. There's not a whole lot on the specs, but it does have a GeForce 1080 inside.
And not a mobile, actual 1080.
Which I find weird, because usually they have the mobile versions. But I don't think they have the mobile versions out yet. No, they don't, because that's the whole thing with the Switch. Why people think that there's not the Pascal chip inside the Switch. Because those aren't out. Or at least they haven't been out long enough. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's a real thick like the screen wise is thick, but in this video, but it's gotta be, right? Like, it's gotta be noticeably thick for the two screens to come out.
Yeah,
and then the
two screens
hinges
fold out from the middle one, and you can hinge the sides.
So it's gotta be really thick, like when it's
it's probably no MacBook Air.
Yeah, this thing's gotta be. I mean, oh my god, who the hell? I would not want this. Like, I just, there's so many things, so many cons for having something like this. Like, you'd have to lug it around. It would probably have a huge, giant, power brick. of a cable. The battery life would probably be bad. It costs so freaking much, so I'd be so afraid to do any to like. Honestly, I would not want one of these. I'd be too afraid to use it if I owned something like this. If I owned something like this, it would be my desktop, and that would be it. It would go on my desk, and I would not move I would not move it.
Well, if you look up Project Valerie on Google, there's some pictures of the thing actually in use, and the thing is pretty sizable. Like when you like when you see it like running like with a mouse instead of the trackpad, and you see it game
and they
running.
are 4K screens. So.
Yes. The resolution is. I just had it up.
Well, between the two of them, it's 11,520 by 2160.
Yes.
So. Yeah, that's. Man. Like I said, I would not want something like that. I would want it, but I wouldn't at the same time.
Right. I know exactly what you mean.
Like I would have. Man, I don't think my anxiety I don't think my anxiety issues could handle owning something this crazy, this expensive, and it's supposed to be portable. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, like really, that doesn't quite look portable to me.
I mean, if it was like an all-in-one desktop, that would be epic. That would be what I would want. I wanted to use it as if I ever, This thing's probably like $10,000.
Let's see, what did the article I have say about price?
Well, it mentions a $9,000 laptop from Acer.
Yeah.
That has a curved screen, which a curved screen for a lot. How does that work? Like,
is the keyboard curved too? Because it would have to be.
I don't understand.
Also, why would you need a curved screen for a laptop? Big ass TVs, I can somewhat understand the curved screen. But for a tiny laptop, no, there's not that much viewing angle. You're going to be sitting in front of the damn thing.
Yeah, there's too many things that could go wrong with this. Like, what if one of the motors, for the hinges breaks, just goes out.
Is it motorized? I thought that was just pure. Because I thought it pulls out.
Oh, you think you'd have to pull it out on its own?
I didn't think it was motorized. I mean, I know that the concept video didn't show any hands, but I didn't think that was motorized.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would just assumed from the video. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not. But this thing is crazy. Like.
Also, I'm not one of those people who play games on multiple monitors. I play on one. So having the screens on the sides be there and not showing what I can't. I find it annoying. Like, you are useless. You're not showing me anything. I'm looking this way, not this way.
I'm the same way. Like, I have to have, I have to have dual monitors on my computer, but
right.
That's just because I'm gotta be doing multiple things. Like, I've got the Skype chat, or I've got our Skype video up while I have, show notes and web and all this and that, and doing all kinds of stuff at once. But man, I couldn't do something like this. Like that's the price of a car. Like you could get a new car for probably close to what this costs.
Yes, this curved laptop. Yeah. Matter of fact, that laptop is 3 times as more expensive than my first car.
Man, could say they have some new cars starting at like 10 grand. So I think that's how much this Razor one's going to be because there's just too much to this.
I don't
That
think so. I think maybe 2,000. Maybe.
with the 3 screens, that two of them pops out, and it's got a 1080 in and the 4K screens. They're 4K to. No, I think it's going to be more than 2,000.
Okay, 3,000.
We'll see. We'll see what it is, but it's going to be quite a bit. It's. I mean, if a curved laptop is 9K, I would think this would be a lot more. And see, we don't even know what the specs are because this curved one, this Acer one, is talking about it's got a 512 SSD in it, 64 gigs of RAM. We don't even know what the rest of the specs are for this Razer one.
No.
So, it could be 512, 512 gig SSD. Probably even upgraded to a terabyte SSD, maybe. Who knows? Shit. When you talk about screens full coming from the side out of a laptop, this thing is wow. This is definitely the craziest thing I've seen E3 or CES related so far.
Oh, they on their on Razor's website they actually show the thickness.
Oh, really?
Like they don't tell you what it is, but they say it's the same thickness as an average 17-inch gaming laptop, whatever hell that is.
Either those laptops or those two screens are super thin, or I mean, yeah, there's a top-down view. That thing looks kind of thick on their website. The top-down view,
Yeah.
that looks pretty thick. I don't know what the thickness of a gaming laptop, like if it's really that much, but that that looks like the thickness of my laptop.
I
Like
bet you it's about 3 to 4 inches.
that's pretty big for a laptop. Like
I mean, a laptop nowadays, sure.
yeah, this definitely looks like an old like thickness of an old school laptop. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I'm sure we'll hear more crazy stuff coming out of CES. I'm sure there's stuff that's come out that we have yet to see.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's weird. The keyboard. You see the keyboard? The trackpad is on the side.
Yeah, I did see that.
Then again, if you got this, why the hell you're not using the trackpad if you're
Nope.
spending this much money? So I guess it doesn't matter like where they put the trackpad. This is pretty cool, people. Definitely check this out. This will be in the show notes for the on our website on the episode.
But that's all I got. What about you?
I've got one thing. It looks like, what is it? Less than a year after the Platinum Ninja Turtles game came out, it's being pulled from digital stores.
Well, it wasn't a good game.
This article is saying it's not clear why it was unceremoniously. Well, wow, that writer really wanted to show his vocabulary. Unceremoniously delisted digitally. Wow. Well, that's a phrase there, you know. But in many cases, expired licensing deals are to blame. Digital versions of The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, both Activision published titles, were removed from stores. But I mean, and it did happen with Deadpool, but that's just it's less than a year. You'd think that they would have licensing for a year at least. I mean, I heard the game wasn't that good.
Yeah, I heard it was quite bad.
So I was kind of, okay with the fact that I didn't get a review copy because, I've was looking forward to it, but then I heard it was bad, and I was like, I'm not paying for this.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy that less than a year. Yeah, it came out in May, so yeah, that was like it's only been like 7 months. Not even. No, yeah, 7 months, a little over 7 months. That's crazy. See, no longer listed for PlayStation, Steam, Xbox. The game is not available digitally through Humble or Amazon, though physical copies are still, yeah, of course, physical copies are still available.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to, pick it up, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. And see, this was something that was hyped, Platinum doing Ninja Turtles. I know me and a lot of people were looking forward to this, and I guess it just comes to Platinum's just doing way too much, and maybe they just had a flop with it.
It was that.
But that's pretty much all I got. I saw this like as we were about to record.
Okay.
But yeah, we're new year, hopefully New Year's resolution, us getting back on track with the show.
Right, yes. First week of the year, we record a podcast. Yay.
Yeah. So let's hope we can keep it going. Keep it, add more content up to the site because the holiday weekend or the holiday, month of December and all that, we've been not really doing anything.
Nope.
Some of you might have thought we quit.
Maybe.
But no, we didn't quit.
Nope.
We
we were just being lazy and sick.
Sick, lazy, busy.
All of the above and mixture of all.
Exactly.
Whatever the hell that means.
Horrible combination. But we're back, and be sure to check out our site, the GeeksFTW.com. Check out episode 279 for the show notes for the topics. Check out the crazy, gaming laptop that Stuart mentioned. There's the link to the Blizzard celebrating 20 years of Diablo, all that stuff. We record this live on numerous sites, platforms.
Yes, we're now up to 4, by the way.
4. Okay, I know we do Twitch, YouTube, and Beam. What's the fourth?
Hitbox.
Okay. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, this is our first on Hitbox.
Okay, so yeah, we're on 4 different sites. I need to update our site to include the different, to include like Beam or the Beam link and the Hitbox link on our geek, us around the web section of the website. So, I'll try to update that, but you can see most of the places we're at. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. And be sure to follow us at the GeeksFTW. Stuart is at Casual Terror, and I am at Geeky William. We will tweet out and retweet whenever we're about to record the show live, or if we're streaming, if we're streaming on Twitch, games and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get some stuff, started soon. Get some more content flowing. But
that's our New Year's resolution every year.
Yeah. I just upgraded my internet, so hopefully I'll be able to start streaming again, because before I just did not have the upload speed. Even with upgrading my internet, my upload speed's not anything compared to what like Stuart has. Just because I live in like middle of nowhere, Oklahoma.
I'm middle of nowhere, Indiana.
Yeah. But anyways, that's it for episode 279 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
We forgot to sync.
I forgot to record.
We forgot to record. So I guess we're gonna have to use the audio from
the video. I was like, okay, where to stop? Where the fuck do we hit stop at?
Yeah.
I didn't open up Audacity. Fuck.
See, we remembered to hit stop, but we had forgot to hit record.
Play, yeah.
And sync. So.
Oh my god.
Thank God we at least have the audio on YouTube.
Yeah. Actually, we'll have better than YouTube, because XSplit records.
Oh, okay. So you got the audio. You can get the audio from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Just throw it in Dropbox and I'll fix it best I can. And God, amateurs.
279 episodes. That's the first time we forgot to hit record.
Like we've had our recordings fail.
Right. We've had corrupted stuff happen, but
yeah. Way to start the new year.
That's hilarious.
Wow. I feel all kinds of special right now.
Yep.
Riding the short bus special.
Oh, man.
And that's... I just want to hang up and go crawl in a corner right now.
Yep.
I'm so ashamed of myself. I feel more relieved when you said I forgot to record, and I'm like, oh, thank God it wasn't just me.
No, I forgot to hit. I don't have it open.
I have it open too.
I don't have it open.
Oh, you don't have Audacity open?
Nope.
See, I had Audacity open, and I made sure my mic mute was set up correctly, and I tested it out even, and we just rolled into it without syncing. And normally I click record when we're about to sync.
Yeah.
Because we don't want that, we don't want garbage pre-show stuff. That, and it's less for me to take out.
Right.
Man, that's oh,
Absolutely
wow.
hilarious.
What'd you think of the Doctor Who special?
I was like, there's something else I want to talk to you about after the show. Doctor Who. I thought it was a bit of they're trying to cash in on all the superhero hype.
Yeah, I definitely, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty.
It was
cool.
a good episode. Yeah, I'm like, hey, first one this whole year. Yeah.
Like, there's definitely been some stinkers,
Yes.
like way worse than that. There's been worse Christmas specials than that, I think.
Yeah.
I like how he mentioned, like, that at Christmas, he mentioned the getting invaded
Yes.
on Christmas. The callbacks to, like, the first handful of Christmas specials.
I think the joke that I laughed at was when he said that he put Pokemon in the lobby.
Yeah, I did. That was hilarious.
I was like, that's good.
I'm like, wow,
That's really good.
That's nice. I have not yet watched Sherlock, though.
I need to watch the last season.
Oh, so good.
I've not seen season 3.
And the Christmas special from last year.
Yeah, I haven't.
The something bride, what was it called? The Abominable Bride. Yeah. It's listed as episode 0 of season 4. Even though it came out January 1st, 2016. It came out January 1st, but yet it says it was a Christmas special in the descriptions.
Close enough to Christmas.
Yeah, I got the first episode of this season. I just need to watch it.
I watched the OA on Netflix.
Oh, how is that?
I liked it. It's pretty good. It probably has one of the longest from start to intro in recorded history. First episode, it's a little over an hour long. And then when you see the Netflix presents the OA, that happens at time marker 57.
Oh, wow.
There's like 4 minutes left of the episode before it happens.
I've been watching a Netflix show. What is it? Travelers.
I watched that one too.
I'm 2 episodes in. That's interesting. I loved. That first episode was pretty cool. Like, they're explaining they're not explaining it like, conventionally, where the time traveler would be explaining what's happening to, the dude in the past. I mean, they're kind of like not doing that on purpose, or at least, so far they're not doing that on purpose.
No, you really have no idea.
With the chick and the dude, you're learning all the rules as they go, as it's just happening. It's like, oh, okay, they're taking over their bodies as they die. Oh, they're not necessarily taking on the same traits as the people that they're, because she's not, mentally challenged. Okay, and stuff like that. Like,
that comes into play later. I'll tell you
I
that.
assume, yeah, but it's pretty cool. Oh, he's a junkie, you know. He still he's having to fight that, stuff like.
Yeah,
It was really interesting how they presented the first episode. I really appreciated that.
the ending pissed me off. The fact that it was the end.
Oh, that's it? One season, it's done?
I think there is going to be a season 2. I don't know. It like just came out.
Yeah, and the fact that like there's thousands of them,
Yes, there's a lot of them.
like that is what really I was like, wow. When they mentioned that there's thousands of them that have come back, that's would really trip me out. I liked I think it was episode 2. It was like, oh, this milk from a cow.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was thinking, what the hell does that mean? Where do they get milk from?
Yeah, like there's one of the guys like he's eating burger and I'm like, it's ground beef. He's like, you know it doesn't actually come from the ground, right?
The ground, yeah. But yeah, that so far I'm liking it. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but
Yeah, I've seen the whole thing.
that first episode though, that probably one of the best intros to a series. Introducing the series. Like I said, you just learned as you went along, and you felt. For me, I felt smart because I was picking up on the things as they were going. Like, oh my god, that's so interesting. They do this and this happens, and yeah. There's so much Netflix stuff I need to watch though.
Let's see, what else
Like,
did I watch? I also watched Touch.
mm,
Yeah, that one's not new. It might be new
that's
on
the
Netflix.
Kiefer Sutherland show.
Yes,
Yeah, that's like, that's kind of
2002,
yeah.
2012.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like a few years old.
I watched that. That's good. I liked that.
Yeah, I need to finish Travelers. I got the OA, the White Rabbit Project. I still want to see that.
I've seen a bunch of episodes of that. It's not what I expected because I expected them to just be like, oh, they're just doing MythBusters still. Not really. I mean, the first episode kind of is, but I mean, like, what they do is they take six things that like the first episode is superpowers, and that one they try to recreate the superpowers, and then they try to rank them.
Mm-hmm.
But in like another episode, they do like wacky World War II weapons, and like they only like recreate one of them, but they just talk about the others, and like do like recreation scenes. So it's not what I expected it to be. But I like it.
I've watched season 2 of Fuller House.
Yeah, there is going to be season 3.
There is. Man, some of those like they're trying so hard to get the Olsens to come back. Like they made more references. Like they had John Stamos. They were like, it was Thanksgiving, and they're like, man, too bad Michelle's not here. And John Stamos looks at the camera. Hopefully she can come back next year because it's really fun. Like, I mean, like, and I told you the first season they made a bunch of like fourth wall breaking. Like, oh, she's too busy being a fashion designer, and they're trying so hard. I think they even offered it to the twin sister. What's her name? Yeah. They even offered the role, which Hey, I
I
would
mean,
take that, but
she looks enough a lot like him, so.
she kind of does, yeah. Um, but I am proud of myself. I have not watched that one Adam Sandler movie or the other movie, the Kevin James movie. I have not
I've
watched
heard the
those
Kevin
two.
James one's actually pretty good.
Is it? Dang it. I'm probably gonna have to watch it now that you said that.
That's what I've heard. This was also from the person who liked the Star Wars prequels. So
Yeah, what was it? The After watching the Ridiculous Six, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching that other Adam Sandler movie. No, thank you. That
um,
was not good. Still better than Fantastic Four, though.
I was watching a YouTube video. It was like the lowest rated movies that came out in 2016. The Adam Sandler um, one was
Was it the Razzies? He always wins every year.
no. It wasn't the Razzies, but it was might as well has been.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like in December they just put out all kinds of good, or stuff that looks good, anyways. Shows and movies and
Yeah, this is. I've also heard not good things about that movie Passengers too.
really, oh, that
Yeah,
looks really good.
it
It
does.
lo-
It does. It looks really good. But I've heard that the last third of the movie just falls apart.
like it looks it visually it looks amazing.
Absolutely.
I've seen the trailer. I've seen the trailers in theaters, and it looks impressive. And then the last Resident Evil. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh
I like those
right.
movies. I don't care what people say. I like those movies. I've never played the games, so I don't have an attachment to the games.
I did not like the games, so it's despite the fact that I watch the movies.
There's a Resident Evil and an Underworld coming out this month.
Oh my god, I've seen the trailer for the Underworld so many fucking times because it's before every other YouTube video.
See, I saw the first Underworld, liked it. Second one was kind of boring,
Oh yeah, the first one was good,
and
and
I never
then
saw it. Was there third, or was it the third and fourth? I don't know. The second was
this is
kind
the
of boring.
fifth Underworld movie.
Yeah, the second was kind of boring, and I just,
I kind of remember the second one. I do not remember the third at all. I'm not sure I saw it.
like I was excited after
And
the
the fourth
first
one,
one.
I felt confused.
The end of the first one, you're like, oh my god, it's good. That's how they're gonna set it up. It's gonna be, because there's the three elders. The second one's gonna be the second elder, and then I think what is this? The second one, there's a lot of prequel stuff.
I don't remember.
It's just,
One of them is a prequel. I think. I think it's the third one is a prequel.
yeah, but yes,
And like the fourth one is like their kid.
ugh. Yeah, that first one was pretty awesome at the time, anyways. But. Mm, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on Netflix I need to watch.
Yeah, there's also some stuff on Amazon I need to watch too.
Oh yeah, what is it? The Top Gear, but not really Top Gear.
I started watching that last night.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, it's totally Top Gear. The formula is Top Gear.
Yeah, that's why I said Top Gear, but not Top Gear.
I mean, they even said like, and we're gonna have a guy run all of our cars around this track. I don't know where we got that idea from, but it just came to us.
Yeah. I heard it's pretty good.
It is. There's a running joke on it because like on Top Gear they had celebrities come and like drive around the track in a shitty car. And like for this one they say like, and we'll have a celebrity come and do this test that the Royal Air Force has to do for for stuff, and like the celebrities that they get keep dying before they get to the studio. Like Jeremy Renner was gonna parachute in, his parachute didn't open, so he just hit the ground. Charlize Theron was eaten by a lion.
Okay.
Um,
Are they actually on the show, or?
Yeah, some of them are like they do like appear briefly. Simon Pegg walked off a bridge. Somebody was bitten by a rattlesnake. Yeah, like because their studio is it's a traveling tent, and like behind them it's like a window. So you actually see the celebrity in the window walking in, and then they die.
Okay. Man, you said Jeremy Renner, and that just made me think of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can't wait for that to return. LMDs. LMDs.
I'm so far behind on all of those shows.
Oh my god, you need to
All
catch
of
up.
them.
You really do, because the mid-season finale. Oh my, oh, it's so good. LMDs. That's all I'm saying. Like when you saw the LMD stuff, the teaser from last season, the end of that mid-season finale. That's so much. So I wish you saw it so we can talk about it.
I've realized I have a problem.
Let's just say a certain character. That's not a big spoiler, right?
There's a lot of certain characters.
There's a certain character that ends up being an LMD. That the audience finds out, but the
Is it Coulson?
No, I'm not going to say anything.
Anyway, I have a problem. And you can see my Netflix stuff, and this proves it. When I get to the end of a season or a series, I'll stop watching it. Like there's so many shows I was watching, and I've stopped watching them like 2 to 3 episodes before the last episode.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider stuff is really cool too. They did Ghost Rider pretty well.
I have seen a little bit of the Ghost Rider stuff because I've seen the first 2 episodes of
Oh, they confirm there's more than one Ghost Rider in the series.
Is the other one Nicolas Cage?
No. Well, no. I don't know. But yeah, they confirm, and man, there's so much I want to say right now. Oh.
Yeah, like Arrow,
No, so you didn't see the crossover event? That was pretty good. Like the
Nope.
Supergirl, that was kind of like
you told me about that.
yeah, it was the last 20 seconds was, so it was, the Flash saying, "Hey, I need your help," and that was it. It was just a standalone Supergirl episode, but the rest they were all connected, and it was pretty good. Just Oliver interacting with Supergirl, was still. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, I've seen the first, at least the first episode of The Flash. Not seen any of Legends. Seen the first 2 episodes of Supergirl.
Legends is good this season. It really is.
See, like I sit down. I'm like, I'm gonna watch something. I've got to watch Arrow because that's the farthest I'm behind on. I'm like, but I'm so far behind. That's gonna take so much time when I could be doing this other thing.
I mean, when you get to that crossover episode, you can't watch it without watching the Flash one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna figure out where the crossover starts, and just like set it up that way. Like watch it until up till the crossover, next show. Watch up till the crossover, next show.
Oh, and the Flash with Malfoy. Oh,
I did hear that he was in it.
he is the actor. He's in it, and it's weird because he's played kind of a jackass, and the only 2 roles I've ever seen him in besides this
Yeah.
was Harry Potter, and then in the Planet of the Apes movie, he was a jackass.
Yep.
Oh man, this show is so good.
I'll start watching Arrow tonight. But
yeah, like I said, Legends got really good, and it's funny because I don't think
I've not seen anything about Legends this season.
like it's funny because so far the character, the actor who played Rory and
Mm-hmm.
Rip Hunter, he's not been in this season.
Really?
He might have been in the very beginning of the first episode, but for the most part, he has not been in it at all. And it's funny how it's been like we're seeing development for what is it? Heatwave. What's his name? Mick.
Heatwave?
Yeah, we're seeing
Isn't
developments.
I think so.
Yeah. We're seeing developments for him. We're seeing we're seeing there's a lot of good character developments. Like you see good character development for Ray. The Atom. Like they did a good job with this season so far.
Yeah, it's Heatwave.
Oh, and iZombie's about to come back on.
I've not seen the last season.
Really, you didn't see season 2?
I'm not sure I finished season 1. And I know they're on Netflix.
This is so good. So good. It's such a good show. Like that last episode was crazy for season 2. But yeah, there's some shows I'm behind on. Oh man, and Lucifer is gonna come back.
Lucifer is about to come back, isn't it? Fuck! Too many shows, god damn it!
Like what is it? Blind Spot. I've stopped watching that.
I couldn't get into
season.
Blind Spot.
Like I don't even think I finished the first season of it. I enjoyed what I watched. It just other things got in the way, and you gotta kind of pick and choose.
Mr. Robot season 2, haven't seen it.
I haven't even seen 1.
It's good. When does Timeless come back on? Timeless.
I gotta.
Limitless.
Oh, Limitless. I was about to say Timeless. That's the show.
Timeless isn't the show.
That's the show
I kind of want to watch.
I kind of want to watch. Yeah. Oh man. I watched like the first 2 episodes of that Haley Atwell show, and then they said, "Oh, it's not getting renewed," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not gonna watch this anymore."
The what?
The Conviction, the show that the chick from Agent Carter.
Oh,
Peggy Carter.
yeah. Okay.
The show she went to. She was like a former president's daughter, and then I don't know. Solving or trying to solve cold cases, or go back and find out if people who were people who were found guilty were actually innocent, or something like that. I don't know. I watched a couple episodes and then I stopped, and then I saw, it's not getting renewed for season 2, and then I was like, okay, well, thank you for, canceling Agent Carter, so you could do this show.
Right.
Man, it's time. Man, I still haven't even finished Game of Thrones, the last season of that.
I think I'm 2 seasons behind on Game of Thrones. It's like, what the fuck am I been doing?
And I'm like 4 or 5 seasons behind on Walking Dead, which I'm not going to watch because no, thank you. Man. And then we have Dragon Ball Super coming out on dubbed, and then there's too much TV to watch.
And you have not watched Westworld yet?
I still need to finish that. Yeah, I've watched like 3 episodes of that. Man,
fuck, Westworld is great.
I need to make a list and and figure out which ones I need to prioritize. Yeah, man, there's a lot of TV to watch.
Yes, there is.
Man, and they brought Gilmore Girls back. I'm just kidding. I've never seen Gilmore Girls.
I have. I had a girlfriend who was really into Gilmore Girls, so I have seen a couple episodes.
I remember you talking about that. I'm just looking through the list of Netflix originals, and I saw that.
I recommend going on a hiatus for me being behind. Man. Because if it did not go on hiatus, I would not be behind.
Do we need to bring that back just so you and me can talk about these shows?
But the thing is, we gotta give ourselves time to watch them to get up to current, so we can.
Yeah, but so I'm down because I want to talk about these things because there's so much good stuff happening.
Westworld.
LMDs. Oh, that's all I can say because I can't spoil anything. And Ghost Rider. Stuff happens with Ghost Rider. That's awesome. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need to finish Westworld and I guess Game of Thrones, but I'm kind of like I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, it's kind of high, but like,
because is there even going to be a season this year?
Yeah. What are they on now? 7?
Are they? No, I think the last one was 6. Yeah, so they would be on 7th, I guess.
April 22nd. Nope. Wait, hold on. Was last year 7? Oh no, that was the day it was ordered. Okay.
Oh, and I saw The Secret Life of Pets. That's a good movie.
It looks good.
It's Toy Story, but with pets. Or with animals.
That's kind of what Sausage Party was, only with a lot more sex.
Oh, and I saw Kevin Hart was in it. Like, because it says Kevin Hart's like the third on the poster or whatever, and I'm like, huh, I wonder what character he's gonna be.
Isn't he the main guy?
No,
No,
he's not the main
he's
guy.
the rabbit.
He's the rabbit who's
He's
like
the rabbit.
the loud mouth leader, like the smallest. That's the loudest. And I just laughed when I found out when I realized who he was.
That was in the trailer.
I never saw the trailer. Ugh. Are they really gonna make it? Oh no! Please don't. Why, Hollywood? Why? Why?
It shouldn't be a reboot. It should be a continuation.
Exactly. Such a good show. And that was a show I actually watched while it was current, while it was airing. I'm ashamed to say I didn't watch Buffy or Angel while it was airing.
Nah, me neither.
But I do remember Buffy coming on, like, right as soon as Saturday morning cartoons ended. On, like, Fox. I remember episodes of that would come on. That's something I was thinking about the other day. Saturday morning cartoons. How kids can't experience that.
Nope.
Anyways, I'm kind of hungry, so
me too. It's almost 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna try to be at the game night tomorrow. I don't know if you will or not.
I don't know.
But yeah, both need to catch up on certain shows, and I'm gonna make an effort to do that this weekend.
I am as well. I will make a small dent in my massive pile.
Yes. So I will talk to you later.
See ya.